Hello, YouTube and fellow YouTubers and viewers. I'm Tim, and today I am doing a review of my Lego Skull Smasher based on the new Hasbro Titans Return Skull Smasher. Even though it does have some attributes of the G1 Skull Cruncher, it is based off of Skull Smasher. By request from my little brother, I built this, and I'm deciding to do a review on it because I think it's pretty cool. And so let's get started by measuring it. And so from tail to head, it is exactly 16 inches long. And from the top of its head to the bottom of its foot, it's just a little under 3 inches tall in gator mode. And his little headmaster or Titan Master guy is about 3.5 inches tall. And so for this little guy, you got posability in his arms. They go up and down for multiple panicking poses or sleeping or sitting poses. He bends here at the knees and then up here at the waist. And then to transform him, it's like the toy itself. You push its arms in and then pull its legs up around the back, and there it's the head. And you can get some detail there. You can't really get much with Lego, but I did my best to get the right detail and color schemes. And then to transform the alligator, you first take off its tail, which becomes its sword / shield thing later. And then you bring its legs around, like so. And then you take its alligator head and it pulls up like this. And of course a part fell off, which usually happens with Legos. You have a part falling off somewhere. And so his head goes back there and just hangs behind him. And that of course makes him back heavy. And because I don't have any stops right now on his legs just fall over. Which I plan to fix that in my 2.0 version. This is my 1.5 version. The other one just had solid legs, so his legs would fold out but they couldn't move. This one has ball joints here, so it can move. And then the arms have clip joints now instead of ball joints like it did before, but you just fold those down and then you bend this. Instead of it being like that, you bend it like that to make the hands. And then the head snaps on like so. And then if I make sure you guys can see that in the view there, do a little 360. And if I take off the head, I can take off the chest plate real quick. And so this is how I did the arms. It's basically just green L brackets that go into the shoulders connected to 2x2 plates with the knob here in the center of it, and it's connected in the middle of the L bracket on the shorter side. And then for the head, I did two 1x1 bricks with the holes in the center, and I connected the bottom one to a 1x2 plate with a stud in the center, and then a 2x2 plate with a stud in the center, and put a 1x1 brick between them to sort of hold them together, make it as stable as possible. And then the top of the head for the headmaster just pops in right there. That's a 1x1 round brick. Then you just snap the chest plate right back on there, and it covers all that up and looks pretty nice. And so in figure mode, since the tail adds about, let me just lay you down there. The tail itself adds to the robot figure when it's in gator mode, 5 inches. And then the head, when it's folded out, adds an extra. Try to handle this well so you guys can all see. The head, when it's in game mode, adds an extra 3 inches. And so basically we're subtracting 8 inches from this guy when he turns into robot mode, which gives us a total of an 8-inch tall figure in robot mode. And if I just bend his arm here and connect his sword like so, I know this isn't how the toy holds it, and I will fix that in my 2.0 version. I'll also fix some things with his legs and his waist and make it more toy accurate. Right now he seems to be standing up okay, so I don't know how much I'll have to fix with that. Depends. I tried making the head lighter, but it didn't work 100%. And so see, there he goes. But this is one of my many Transformer designs. It's the first one I've done where you don't have to take any parts off outside of the toy transformation. And so I'm not exactly sure how large the toy figure is, but I try to make this close in scale to the actual toy, which is the Titans Return Skull Smasher from Hasbro. And so I'm just going to quick and turn back into his alligator. A lot of people have used alligator and crocodile or crocagator or alacroc when talking about this guy, because I don't think anyone really knows if he's a crocodile or alligator. But based on how his legs stick out the side here when he's in his gator mode, I'm gonna say he's an alligator, even though alligators have pointed snouts and this guy has more of a rounded snout. That's basically my design flaw right there. I think the toy actually has more pointed snout, but I don't know for sure. So there's him in his full alligator mode again. He looks pretty cool. His mouth opens up really wide so you can chomp everything you want to chomp. And I based his head design, like how it flows and all that, off of the Ninjago Great Devourer snake. But otherwise, a lot of this is 100% or close to 100% me in design. I of course asked my younger brother what he would like, since I built this figure mostly for him. And then you just pull his legs down and his arms out, and you set him right here. The G1, you had it so you would put him in his mouth, but with mine you can't really do that. And then the Titans Return has a compartment that opens up and he sits down right here, which you can still do that. Anywhere on his back he can sit, but there's no compartment, which I might fix that in my 2.0 design. I don't know. I really like this design, but there's some things about it I want to change so that he can stand up and just be more play friendly. So thanks for watching, and if you have any tips or comments or questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you haven't viewed or liked or subscribed to any of my videos, I would be very appreciative if you did that. So this is Tim, and I'll see you next time.